Alright, we're back. Last week we lost in 42-45 to the Washington football team. Is this the right one? Yeah, we're 1-3. We're not doing very well this year, but whatever. Who cares? But yeah, we're moving on to play the Kansas City Chiefs. I think I got this working right. I hope I finally have this. Ooh, heavy rain. Elgato has been giving me a lot of trouble lately, but I hope I got it figured out. I hope. Dane Jackson's returning. Markel Lee. So you got some player negotiations. Who? No. Let's try to renegotiate with him. Let's see. Raise that to 2.5. We'll raise that to 2.10. He's 26. Let's see if we can give him a 3-year deal. Whatever. I'll get him back in free agency. I think we're just gonna let everybody else walk. I mean, the only other one maybe Ike Bacher. Dane Jackson. Maybe Isaiah Hodgins too. I mean, we don't really use him that much. Whatever. We'll worry about all that at the end of the year. Let's get some weekly training in. We're gonna have to contain Mahomes because every time I play. Oh, actually, whenever I play a better quarterback, they seem to play not that good. Start training. I forgot to change the thing. Whatever. So let's make sure that nobody's hurt. Got no injuries there. Done there too, so we're good for the week. Yeah, last week 45-42 loss to the Washington football team. We were up at one point, and then all of a sudden we couldn't do nothing. Like they just took over, and like the computer does, when they needed a turnover, they got the turnover. So there's not much you can do, but we're gonna try to win this game here. Josh Allen, let's look at some stats. 936 yards passing, 8 interceptions already in the first 4 games. I'm throwing 2 interceptions a game. Running, James Cook, Josh Allen's like leading my team in rushing as usual. Cook, 202 yards, 4 touchdowns. Receiving, Diggs with 183 yards in 4 games. That's what, 75 yards, less than 75 yards a game. Barely even 50 yards a game. Not even 50 yards a game. Jesus. Dawson Knox or James Cook is leading the team in receptions, just because I have no time in the pocket, so I got to get rid of the ball. Sacks, Von Miller 2, Jordan Phillips 2, Tremaine Evans 1. Interceptions, I have 2 interceptions in 4 games. Both interceptions were pick sixes. Kyrie Elam's first interception was the game that didn't record. So we are playing. Oh, don't want to do that. The 3-1 Chiefs against the 1. It's got some upgrades going on. Khalil Shakir, we want to have him slot. Short rounding. We'll add him the power. Dawson Knox. We'll do his vertical threat. Like I said, the season before this, somebody up to, nice speed increase for Dawson Knox. Up to 88 speed, nice. The season before I started the one with the new updates, I was 4-1, maybe 3-1. I'm doing a lot better than here, but I decided to update the rosters, and now I can't do nothing. Let's make sure we got the white uniforms. Everything white. Socks. Go all white. We're gonna go all white today against the Kansas City 3-1 Kansas City Chiefs. In real life, they beat them this week, so let's hope we can beat them here. Opening kickoff. We got some rain, 17-mile-an-hour winds in our back, so it's gonna be a tough passing game. It better be a tough passing game with 17-mile-an-hour winds. They're throwing it in the face. If Mahomes is going to be throwing bullet passes all over the field with 17-mile-an-hour winds in his face, it just shows you what kind of game logic that this game has. All right, Daquan Jones with the first sack of the game. All right, coming out in that. But yeah, Von Miller, I don't get any pressure with Von Miller. It's like he gets no pressure. Like I can't get any pressure with him at all. Oh, come on. Third and 15, and I give up that. Oh my God. How's he throwing these passes in 17-mile-an-hour winds? That's why this game is like the logic in this game and the build in this game, like it just sucks. You saw the game in Buffalo last year, 17-mile-an-hour winds, and there was not a lot of throwing until the fourth quarter. Every team tried to run the ball because the wind was taking the ball, and here we got Pat Mahomes just throwing it all over the field, down the middle of the field, 20 yards down the field. All right, let's get this first drive started. We have the wind at our back. I picked the wrong play. Bullet pass under pressure. That was when, like, I probably had James Cook out of the backfield when I stepped back up in the pocket. I'll tell him. Tell him I look. It would have been a bad off-balance throw, inaccurate. Look how fast they closed that hole. Oh no, everybody's going down. Got Duke Johnson in the backfield. That might be a first down. There we go. A nice little drive we got going on here. We have to keep pace with the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't have any time for anything. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Now Gabe Davis doesn't know what he's doing. Josh Allen almost slipped and fell on his back pedal. You have no control over your quarterback, and he goes into this sliding, slipping animation. All right, James Cook. I bullet passed that one, and he lobbed it over the linebacker. We're trying to get him another touchdown here. Oh God, I wanted that hole and the guy closed on it. Oh, he hit me. He hit me in the air. The interception killed me. Oh, I wanted the hole in it. I had the cutback lane and I couldn't cut back. Oh, gosh. Alright, we need a big stop here. They have the wind in their face. If the wind doesn't take the ball on a throw, 17 miles an hour in your back. Make a tackle. They all run like... Oh, yeah, like, I don't understand that. It gets a wrap-up tackle animation, but then he, like, bursts through it. Alright, we gotta make a play here. Von Miller's non-existent. And I tackled the wrong guy. Can't get any pressure on Pat Mahomes. They're blowing holes wide open in my defense. Von Miller's nowhere to be found. Somebody has to make a play. I ran past them. Coverage doesn't help. Zones are broken. They run right up the middle, pushing all my guys out of the way. Except for there, where Tremaine Edmonds finally makes a play. Where's Trey White going? Why was he looking at the crowd? Oh, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna look at the crowd. Oh, no problem. Like, something's gotta happen. And there's gonna be a holding penalty. Illegal block in the back. Put it in here. I caught it and it magnetized me right back into the defender. Alright, if we can score, we get ball at half. I'm trying to throw the ball away. Alright, let's take a look at this play. Because alright, they fall in their zones, perfect zones. I threw it right now. This is open. This whole area is open. He's looking this way at him. Look at this. Look at this. This is at least 5 yards. Between a 5-yard gap right here. I threw it here. Look at this. This is where I threw it. This is where I threw the ball. Look at all that open field. Stephon Diggs is wide open. And Josh Allen throws it to here because I have no control to throw the ball where I want to throw the ball, which is right here. This game sucks. I threw the ball in a 5-yard window to where Stephon Diggs was wide open. And Josh Allen threw it up the middle instead of throwing it back to where I wanted to throw it. Pat Mahomes, 99, 120 yards and 17-mile-an-hour winds. We can get down and score. They might even fake it here. Go. Let's just not turn the ball over. How about that? That's why James Cook is leading my team in receptions, because he's the only one that's open and the only one I have time to look for. Let's watch this. Run back to the line of scrimmage. Run over here. Not look at the ball. Keep running backwards. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Dumbed out. Look at it. I'm just going to keep running. Let's hope we get something here. Oh, man. Alright. If that's not a bailout, I don't know what is. Can't audible. No! I was clearly over the line of scrimmage trying to dive, and he threw the ball. (31-3) at half, 3 interceptions, 2 returned for touchdowns. I think 2, I don't even know anymore. Running the ball, can't run the ball, throwing the ball, can't throw the ball. Scramble with Josh Allen, go to dive for a touchdown, and he throws the ball to the opposite side of the field that gets intercepted. Three picks. Not a good game for Josh Allen. He's not even having a good year. He's got 11 interceptions in 5 games. That pick. Look at that guy. Where did he come from? Once again, 17-mile-an-hour winds. There's no way I should be completing a pass like that on a rope. They're in man coverage. I should be able to get into the end zone. And there's going to be a holding penalty. And Stephon Diggs is hurt. I can't audible. God, I couldn't audible. Oh, God. He threw that play because they knew exactly where it was going right off the bat. "84 yards to Travis Kelce, and nobody can catch him." All right, that was a 20 something yard pass in the air into 17-mile-an-hour winds. You ever try to throw into a 17-mile-an-hour wind? The wind's gonna take the ball. Fast. I think we got Tennessee next week too, so oh boy. Alright, that was about my best throw of the game right there. Not have the wind take it over, sail it over the head. Von Miller, non-existent. I keep forgetting I can't audible. I think that's his second tackle of the game. Other than that, like I can't get no rush on him. He gets no pass rush from me at all. Jordan Poyer is supposed to have the deep blue. Poyer is supposed to be covering this part of the field. Why is he double teaming Mecole Hardman and Trey White's all over him? Like the logic right here. What is it? And you're supposed to have an ex-NFL player like developing this game. You have an ex-NFL player writing or helping to develop this game, and yet the zones are broken. I didn't even call a draw. I did inside run, but whatever. This is not a good Sunday night game for us. There's There's no reason this shouldn't be a walking touchdown. $45-17. Oh, God. That was not a good game today. Not a good week. Not a good season so far. Pat Mahomes, 92. I think his only incompletion was the one he threw away. 13 of 14, 276 yards, 3 touchdowns with 17-mile-an-hour winds. With 17-mile-an-hour winds. Travis Kelce, I could not stop as usual. Sacks, we had one each. Interceptions, I threw 3, they threw none, obviously. Let's see what kind of highlights we got here. Ronald Jones, James Cook. This one. Let's watch this one. Well, you can't watch it because they only show half the play, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hyde takes out Poyer. Milano can't catch him. He jumped over me or something. I went to tackle him, and I took out my own player. Well, let's see what we got. Anything going on before we get this video? Skip to the end. Nobody cares. Let's see what this says. Blah 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 blah. Under the weather, I'll put it back. Whatever. Don't care. Well, back-to-back 45 points we given up in our last 2 games. Let's look at our schedule and see. We lost. That was a close one. Then we ended up winning versus the Dolphins. That one, I got lucky. And I missed a field goal. And they ended up getting a roughing the kicker penalty. So I got to retry it with 0 time left on the clock. Won that game. And then the Washington football team, I could not stop Carson Wentz. He threw 4 touchdowns. I had 162 yards passing. Rushing, Antonio Gibson, 3 touchdowns. Could not stop him. Receiving, Terry McLaurin had that. Curtis Samuel had that one big catch. I couldn't really stop them either. The Texans, we were actually up. We were up 28-23. Actually, we were up 28-17. And then I could not stop them. Davis Mills threw 4 touchdown passes, 1 interception, as usual. Marlon Mack ran all over me. I can't stop the run. Gabe Davis had a big game, but John Michie was mossing people. Defense, once again, had 3 sacks, but only 1 interception. I threw 2, which cost me the game. And then the Chiefs, you just watched what happened to the Chiefs. Next week we got the Tennessee Titans, which if it's anything like the last 2 games, I can't stop the run. So Derrick Henry is probably going to run all over me. But till then, see you in the next one.